go ahead and hit it. Okay, Mayor, it's 9 o'clock. Are we ready? Is it moving? Okay, you're on.
Good morning, everyone. This is Mayor Steve Wilder for the City of North Canton, representing the North Canton Board of Control meeting scheduled for today, March the 16th, 2021 at 9 a.m. First order of business will be a call to order for the members of the board. Mayor Wilder is present. Gina Alabak.
Here.
Patrick Diorio.
Here.
Wayne Boyer.
Here.
For all present. And third item of business is the approval of the minutes from February the 18th, 2021. You should have those in your packets. May I entertain a motion to approve the minutes as submitted?
Move.
It's been moved by Patrick Diorio. May I have a second?
Alabak, second.
Gina Alabak seconds. Any discussion on those? The motion's been seconded. May I have all in favor of accepting the minutes say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. The minutes are approved. Our fourth item of business today is a discussion on award of chemical bid to JCI Jones for sodium hypochlorite at 0.738 cents per gallon. Please note that assisting us today is Mark Lighthammer from our water treatment plant. He is our superintendent. And we'll also have later a second item of business would be presented by North Canton Fire Chief John Bacon. But first, let's go to the discussion on the sodium hypochlorite. I believe that is a chemical that we use for disinfection in our water, drinking water. So I'll yield the to Mr. Lighthammer for any explanation on that.
Yes, they are our current supplier. They've done a nice job. They send in a clean product. There's no problem accepting them as the low bid.
Okay. It looks like we received 2 bids.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would, Mark, you want to just refresh for the board's memory the number of chemicals that we do go out for bid for. This was not the only one that we attempted to bid out.
Yes, there are 4 currently. We do the quicklime, which is the calcium oxide, pebble lime. We also do the CO2, carbon dioxide, and we do the soda ash.
Now, we did, in this particular go-around, we noted that we didn't get any responses on those other than the sodium hypochlorite. And so we're going to go back out to bid for those, and the superintendent is working through a process to make sure that there are more companies notified than what normally might be available through legal advertisement. So his team has been contacting and reaching out, getting updated information as far as who is the person in charge of the various companies. And we will be going back out to bid on those. We will not have to go back out to bid on the sodium hypochlorite. So we did receive 2 bids, and one, which JCI was the lowest at 0.738. And our experience with them, Mark, you said has been good. Have they been providing this to us for some time?
Yes.
Okay.
At least the last 4 years.
That's a good track record.
Okay. And Mr. Law Director, I know that in reviewing the bid documents and the response that came in from JCI, they were interested in perhaps entertaining language that would extend the contract or give the city the option to renew the contract if we could do that on the same terms. So we'll be reaching out to you to see if you can draft, the necessary inclusion into the contracts to at least give that city the flexibility when this comes up again.
Absolutely, not a problem. That's something that we can draft and make sure it's worded in a way such that the city has the option but is not obligated to, so that we can bring it up for discussion again when that time comes.
So I guess then, having all that out there, I would make a motion to accept the bid and to have the Board of Control authorize the mayor to enter into a contract with JCI Jones for sodium hypochlorite in the bid amount of 0.738 cents per gallon.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. DiOrio. May I have a second on that motion to accept that bid?
Boyer seconds.
Boyer second. Any further discussion on it? If not, a roll call vote for approval of awarding the JCI Jones the bid for the sodium hypochlorite. Mayor Weidler says aye. Mr. DiOrio?
Aye.
Gina Alabak?
Yes, aye.
And Wayne Boyer?
Aye.
Very well. It is opposed. The ayes have it. The bid has been awarded to JCI Jones. I'd like to move to a second item that is not originally on the agenda, but did come up for discussion. And that regards to the vehicle exhaust removal system bid project that I know the North Canton Fire Chief, John Bacon, has been working on. And I would like to share that discussion with either Mr. DiOrio or Chief Bacon. If you could just give us a short background on what a vehicle exhaust removal system involves.
And before I let the chief do that, I want to just make sure that it is corrected for the record that this is part of the agenda. This is under new business.
Excuse me.
And we want to make sure that everyone understands that unlike the city council meeting, everything here has to be put on the agenda. So it's under new business. These are the new business items. All right, very good. Chief? It's just business. Chief Bacon, you want to follow the mayor's lead there and explain to us what the nature of this project is?
You're muted, Chief.
You're muted, Chief.
How about now?
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. Sorry. Technology. We applied through FEMA for a grant to install a vehicle exhaust system. This is a reimbursement grant. We worked with Gina to let her know we were doing this. Once we have this installed, the city will receive monies back from FEMA to cover their share of it. The vehicle exhaust system will be installed on all the vehicles. So as the truck starts up, it has a tube connected magnetically to the exhaust system. And as the truck drives out, the magnet lets go as soon as it hits the exterior part of the building, and all the exhaust goes through a vent system that is then filtered and put into the atmosphere. So there's no exhaust in the building at all. When they do their morning checkouts, whether it's an ambulance or an engine, as the truck is running, while they check lights and all that, that is all vented through the filter and outside. It keeps all the exhaust from being in the building, so we don't get any more carcinogens in the building itself. We did work with the group that applied, that put the bid process through. There was nothing available on state term, so it went through the bid process. We're happy with the group that put the bid in, and we're hoping that we can move this along so that we can get it done and not have to put an extension through for FEMA and get it completed this year.
Chief, the company that bid on it was called Clean Air Concepts. Have they been doing this in other places that you're aware of? Or?
Yes, they are currently installing a system or approximately ready to start a system at Jackson Township and several of their stations over there. So we do know that they are doing other business and in the Stark County area.
And if the Board of Control awards this, when would we expected to enter into a contract and get them started? Or is this looking at in the next 2 months, maybe getting started?
They're prepared. They're prepared once the paperwork is signed. They're prepared to start immediately with the contract.
Okay.
Once you sign the paperwork, I believe Kelly has the paperwork necessary. They're prepared. They want to have this project done mid-August to early September.
Okay. And the amount of the FEMA grant that we received was how much?
I believe I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it was 105 or 106,000, and the remaining several $1,000 would be the city share of that grant.
Yeah.
Might have that in front of her. I'm not sure.
I believe the total amount, all sources combined, is 110.
$109,737 was the total bid package.
Yeah. So the amount of revenue we have covers that, and about 4 or 5% of that is from the city. The other 95 or 96% is from FEMA.
That is correct.
Great job.
Does that take care of both stations, Chief?
Yes, sir, it does. It takes care of both stations, all vehicles.
Very good. Thank you. Any further discussion? Thank you for the explanation, Chief. It was right on.
Thank you.
Easy to understand. Thank you.
Gina, did I hear you just say that you were about to make a motion?
Yes, I would make a motion that we accept the bid for the exhaust system for the fire department and the FEMA grant supporting that.
I would second that.
I have a motion on the floor and a second by Mr. DiOrio. Any other discussion? If not, we'll call for a roll call vote. Mayor Wilder says aye. Mr. DiOrio?
Aye.
Ms. Alabak?
Aye.
And Mr. Boyer?
Aye.
All right, opposed, none. The ayes have it, and the bid has been awarded to Clean Air Concepts for the vehicle exhaust removal system. Is there any other new business that I may have missed? If not, I'll just call for a vote to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Mr. DiOrio moves to adjourn. May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The meeting stands adjourned. Thank you very much, everyone, for your attention to detail on this. Have
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes.
You guys have a good day.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thank you.
Ms. Alabak, can I have a motion to make a motion? She's off. She's off already. Okay. You got to leave them, right? I don't think these are mine to sign, or maybe, I don't know.
No, sign stuff is here.
Okay, you got them open.